Oh, we're live.
We are live.
I'll just show you a quick picture here. Wrong again. I always do that. Pick the wrong one first off the hop. Okay, cool. Okay. This is my friend Karen Little, her and her husband Rod, but she's back in her school bus this morning. So, yeah.
Yeah. Little Lama Laura's first. David is right behind her.
Okay, we better go get a chat and bring it up because it always takes a few minutes to come up here for some reason. Wow, AZ got beat out.
Yeah. Trevor was third and Russell is fourth.
Hey, there you go, guys. Good morning.
Good morning, all.
Wow, yeah. I woke up about 5:15. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I got up, had a coffee, and I said, "Oh hell, this shit!" Went back to bed and slept till about 8:00. BBQ on the bus. It's so warm today. They have the heating on. And here comes Captain Joe.
AZ said he's getting old.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Captain Joe.
What the hell is that? Oh, okay. I don't know. A QuickTime movie. Cool. Okay, let's save it. Okay. Cool, done. Now I have to go into downloads. Okay. There we go. I think, yeah. Ooh, okay. So if we can go out of here, I'll go to share screen.
Oh, Laura's dad's birthday was today. She's just on her way home after visiting her dad.
Oh, cool. Okay. Trevor posted this, but I'll play it again. But a guy on a drone here. Yeah, watch it. And wait for it, and then I go crash.
That's a big agricultural drone.
Yeah, fucking being
that's a lot of money to be mucking around with, isn't it?
Didn't say people had to have brains. Besides, a lot of them out there don't have any brains nowadays. Yeah. Yeah.
No brain, no pain, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna pitch a couple peanuts. Be right back.
Yeah, she seemed warm out there today again. Holy mackerel. I'm almost ready to turn. It's what? 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to turn on the air conditioning. 75 degrees right now. Supposed to go up to 81. Yeah. Well, it says it's 75 and feels like 75, but well, yeah. Well, it's to rain later on tonight, I think. Yeah. 68% chance it's supposed to rain tonight, so. $40,000 DJI Agrostone, was it? Wow. Yep, let's play with that thing and let's damage it, you know. Yeah, some rain in the area, I guess. It's going to hit Paul before me. But 2 o'clock this afternoon, Paul's going to get hit. with some rain by the looks of it. Oh, there goes the ship going down. He's watching that. I might get a little bit of rain here, but I get a.
Yeah, there was a big fire at dawn down the street here, just north of me.
Yeah.
They had all kinds of fire trucks and ambulances and all kinds of stuff around there.
Oh, Paul made a stop this morning, did he?
Yeah. Mia talked me into it.
Oh, okay. Hey, good morning, Bill from Newfoundland.
She said, Dad, you deserve it.
I don't know. They used to, hey, Bill, that used to flow in the tongue with Newfound Drone Productions, but that is Bill from Atlantic Adventures. I just got to get used to that one. That's all. Yeah, I know. Boston Cream.
They're the best.
Yeah, I need a Tim Hortons coffee. I just got finished a coffee, but it's not Tim Hortons. So Trevor says it's 59 degrees. There's a storm arriving in about 4 hours. I think Paul's going to get hit about 1 or 2 o'clock there by the looks of the radar, but it could change by then. So you're getting more subs and stuff there, Bill, with that new title, or? Okay, I got to turn the air on. It's getting freaking warm in here. Holy shit. Got a big piece of wood right here. It makes a nice shelf, but I don't need any more right now. I just don't know what to do with it. I have to put it in the corner someplace. Yeah, hide it. Yeah, really there, Trevor. Yeah, it's good there, Bill. That is growing. Yeah. Ugh. I got a real estate sign to put up for an agent today. Not too far from here, about 6-7 miles away. It's their own house. I said, "Oh, you're making so much money." I said to her, "I said, you're going to move into a mansion, are you?" And she goes, "Actually, no, we're going to downsize." So, yeah, that's good there, Bill. 29 more, but I don't know. I don't get too excited about subs. I don't know. Well, if it got to post stuff too, right? But with the real estate and stuff like that, I don't get too excited. So. One thing I'm not worried about.
I better put these away before I pick
Eat
up.
them all. Yeah. Yeah, not all at once, Paul. You don't need that sugar rush. What's the UAB forecast say today? Oh, windy, 18 mile an hour, gusting to 30. Around 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, 55% cloud cover, 5% chance of rain. But the rain increases tonight. But about 8 o'clock, the wind will drop off a little bit, but not much. About 21 mile an hour. Yeah. I don't know why, about noon or 1 o'clock, the visible satellites always seem to drop off right about noon. I don't know why it does that. There's only 8 satellites at noon, but right now there's like 16 satellites available. Then a little bit later it goes down to 12, 11, and then it goes to 8 for 1 hour. Then it goes back up to 13, 15, 18. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It just drops right off. Guess they don't have enough satellites over top of me, I guess.
Damn starlings are everywhere again.
Yeah, I suppose there, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Oh, I mean, right back to you. I grabbed my phone. Forgot my phone this morning. I got a sign to remove. She 8:33 this morning. Anybody else getting a hold of me? Nope, there's Rosaline. 13 sterling. Well, hopefully she sold it, but I've been up there a long time, but it's hard to say. Your videos don't suck there, Bill. Definitely don't suck. You do a really good job. Mine suck, but well, the thing is to try and get them more interested in what you're doing, I guess. But not everybody, drones are all over the place now doing, everybody's getting drone shots out there. And I think people get tired of watching them after a while or just not clicking like or something or subscribing or whatever, right? Satellites are always moving, and the closer to the pole, the more outages. Yeah. But right now, we're starting to move a little bit inch towards the north. But where I'm at, shit, we still got 10 hours of sunshine. So, like, it's not like we're down to 7 or 8, but shorter days and stuff like that. But oh well, it is what it is. Still got enough satellites to fly, so. But it's always around noon, 1 o'clock. They lose satellite. Yep. See you there, Bill. Have a good one.
I'm sure that most people are more critical about their videos than the actual public is.
Yeah.
Because you're editing it, posting it, and then you go, oh, maybe I should have, maybe I could have, or what,
Yeah. Well, yeah. But there's just getting to be so many videos out there. Everybody, like a lot of our drone communities, they'll post a lot of videos. I think people after a while just kind of, at the first, it was, oh, great. Hey, look at this. This is cool. Now it's just a regular thing, right? The thing is, you have to find the interest of what people are looking for. Something.
Unless you have like a specific genre that you're covering that they want to see a little bit different angles or different this, different. It's like my ship videos.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just putz along and people, I get 150 views and then all of a sudden 1,000 views and then,
What it is, like, what piques people's interest might be something different, Yeah, Trevor, yeah, I see the big Mavic 3 Pro firmware update.
You can't miss it, Trevor, because it's all over the internet.
Oh, Jesus, everybody got YouTube a video of it, but I guess it's pretty cool, I guess, but not enough to make me run out and buy one.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, it's hard to just kind of imagine The I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, so anyway, I got the Alpina done and I got the snapshots all edited. And now I'm going to be working on the video.
Hmm. Hmm. What's good, family? Not a lot right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
Oh, yeah, probably he is there, Trevor.
What's that?
Trevor said what? Justin sleeping in again?
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah's not going to what is it, Virginia?
Yeah, well,
For a funeral, but I think he said Thursday, didn't he?
Well, isn't she gone already? No?
No.
Oh,
I think he said Thursday.
oh, okay. 'Cause I know he was feeding the kids yesterday. There were some sandwiches, so I thought maybe she'd gone already.
Well, she might have been at work, but
Because he'd have to be, well, if she's working, she'd have to be, um, he'd have to be up to get the kids off of school, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to big town of Rodney this morning, 3/4 an hour that way and 3/4 an hour back. But I put 2 signs up, so it makes it a little more worth my while to put there. Make a little bit more money doing 2 signs for them than instead of 1. I think it's 2 properties, but it's all on the same lot. I guess you want it this end, want it that end, I guess, or something. She sent me pictures where she wants the signs put, so. Okay.
Oh, so you know exactly where to plant them?
Yeah. And she's got some new signs. She dropped them off here at my house yesterday. But anyways, they want them in a specific location. So she sent me pictures of where she wants them. So.
So all you got to do is just go out and paste it off and put them out there, huh?
Yeah, well, she sent me pictures of where she wanted. Just look in, go right there is where she wants it. So that's easy enough, I guess.
Sounds to me like she's pretty much of a control freak.
She is a little bit, but she's a nice lady, very nice lady. I don't get a lot of work from her, but I get a couple signs a month, I guess.
Does she work for a big agency or a small one?
Well, she bounced around a little bit. But she used to be with Remax. Now she's with Realty Firm or something. I'll right back. My dog is whining, crying downstairs.
So, one thing about this this weather has got me kind of phlegmy a little bit, you know.
Well, heavy air, right? So yeah.
Well, there's a lot of particulates in it, and I noticed that flying today because it was nice and bright, but it wasn't as clear as I've seen it before.
Mark said, don't they are the sole subject to contract, then sold stickers to the sign before they take them down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they sell them, they put sold stickers on them and, leave them up to almost the closing date sometimes. But this is a piece of property. I think, once it sells, they'll just take them down, I imagine. So
it's just open property, right?
Hey, Justin's looking for a link there, Paul, in the chat.
Okay, hang on.
He goes, ink, that link.
Yep. Hey, let me go over here.
I've got it as a shortcut on my desktop. Just click on it and boom, here we are. I don't even have to screw around anymore. Go and look for it or anything else. I just straight on my desktop. Boom, click on it. There's one other piece. One other piece. What you?
Let me boom, 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 boom.
Hey, JD goes, just go to the old live show and get it, douchebag. Justin goes back, no douchebag here. Yeah. It'll be there shortly. Paul's working on it there, Justin.
I'm so screwed up. I can't figure out how to get.
What's that?
I can't get my chat up.
Your chat. Oh. Hang on.
Here we go. I got it.
You got it now? Oh, okay. I was going to go post it. But... and make it a whole lot easier. There you go, Justin. Like I said, I just put a shortcut to that up on my desktop on my thing there, on my Google Chrome or whatever you want to call it. So if I go here, now here's my Google Chrome, Paul. Okay.
Yeah.
Get there at the top. I just click on that, and it goes right to your thing. That's the link right there. We just click on it. So yeah, I don't have to go looking for it or nothing.
Well, I tried to change those things up at the top, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yeah. No,
It's just part of getting to be old, I think.
Like I said, I don't have to screw around. Just click on it, boom, in there. No more screwing around looking for this and looking for that, going back to old emails or nothing like that. So. And I see Dustin's in the channel too there now.
Yep, Dustin's here and JD's here.
JD, who do you have to put an S on the end of that or just JD?
JD, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there now for sure there, but Justin, yeah, he's probably still trying to figure out where he's going. He'll be coming in shortly.
He's still waking up.
Yeah.
Or he's making himself a breakfast burrito or something.
Maybe. Oh.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good.
The stranger has arrived.
What's up, everybody?
When does Sarah go to leave?
Early in the morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were doing just now. We were getting the car cleaned out and stuff,
Oh,
getting ready for her to go.
was it Philly? Yeah, long stream last night till 6 a.m. Oh. Oh. I didn't know where you were going.
You know, I was sitting at the computer, Trevor, but then I realized the middle of my breakfast sandwich was still cold, so I had to go heat it back up again. What's up, Mark, Joe, Jonathan, Dustin, JD? Yeah, Trevor, because we were busy getting Sarah's stuff ready to go this morning. What's up, Daryl? Hopefully the Vegas trip is being, you're having fun on your Vegas trip. What's up, David? Yeah, so that'll be a nice little 9-hour drive tomorrow for Sarah and her to go on. About 9-10 hours to get up there.
Sarah and her mother and her boyfriend, right?
Yeah, they're all going up there. I'm staying here with the kids. Yeah. It's her uncle that passed away. She's really going up there for her aunt because
Yeah, yeah,
he wasn't the nicest dude, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Kind of an ass. No, I'm not going anywhere. Sarah's going to North Carolina, David.
Yeah.
So I gotta stay here with the kids because they still got school and stuff, so.
And they got school tomorrow and then Friday, right?
Yeah,
Now they're only going up until what, Sunday?
they'll either be back Sunday afternoon or Saturday evening sometime. I don't know.
Okay, so they're not gonna be through the weekend.
No, because her mom still has to work on Monday, so. So does Sarah, so.
Her mom drives school bus?
Yeah,
Now down in Florida, do they pay those school bus drivers pretty good pay or no?
yeah, I mean, and there's some like Canada, they actually do competitive pay down here. That's why it kind of blew my mind when Hodges said they get paid the same pretty much wherever they go. Because that's the thing is like companies down here, they bid for the contracts at the schools. And then they can pay what they want because they're a private company, so.
Ah,
I mean, of course, they have to follow a budget like any other company, but yeah, especially the longer you're with the bus company, you make way more money. But you think I can't handle the dogs and kids by myself, David, huh?
Well, maybe that's what he's thinking.
I'm joking with the real estate agent. Yeah. I said to her, I said, well, I says, you want to know, she put a coming soon sign out on her property. She says, I said, well, about 10 o'clock to go to Rodney to put up 2 signs. Oh, I guess I can wait till after the important people, Rodney. I said, well, those signs asked me to put the last week to put them up this morning. I said, well, maybe you slip me $100. I can do it sooner. She comes back, goes, I can wait.
Good morning, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Morning, Dad.
Holy crap.
How are
it's
you
Ron.
guys?
Yeah.
I ain't seen much of you lately. The new
Yeah.
job.
Up between that and guiding, I can't remember. I don't know when my last day off was.
Yeah, you've been on I think you've been about a week or so since you've been on
Well,
live.
the herd at home must be missing you.
Oh, they said, screw me, man. You're done.
Come on, boys.
Oh, what a crappy shift. I can't believe people. I'm learning, going back to the streets reality again. We had a guy yesterday, and Lenny would be proud of me on this. What do you call it? Family Services is the one that called us. And they said, you need to do a welfare check, and I think this guy needs to go to the hospital. Apparently, he's a frequent flyer. I'll tell you what, I've been in some pretty crappy, literally crappy places. Walked in, this guy has this little apartment. He's laying on the couch, smoking a cigarette, watching Tom and Jerry on TV, and supposedly he can't get up and walk around. That's the word. Bullshit. Because he ended up throwing us out of there. If somebody, Paul, you know this, if they're alert and oriented and they're not intoxicated or under influence of drugs, we can't take them. Well, I ain't kidding you guys, there had to be 2 weeks. If you can get up and walk, use the bathroom. He had 2 weeks of diapers, big adult-sized diapers laying on the floor amongst all this other.
Used ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And he had a dog there that looked like so emaciated that I was like, I called the cops. And I said, this he initially was cooperative, says he didn't want to go to the hospital, but he was nice. And so we stepped out the door for a minute, the porch. One partner called Family Services and talked to them, and I got on the phone with the cops. I'm like, you need to come get this dog. This is animal cruelty.
Yeah.
That dog, all you could see was ribs. And it's like, you know what? You don't give 2 shits about yourself. And
well, what did the cops say that they'd get over there or what?
oh, they come over and took the dog. Yeah. At least the dog has a chance. But this guy, then at one point after the dog left, we're still staying outside, and all of a sudden he comes to the front door. Just get in here and get all your stuff and get the hell out of here. Oh, look at that. You can walk. What a miracle this morning. But he calls the cops. He calls us to come over and bring him this, bring him that. Yeah. But I can't believe the smell in there. I come back to the station and I called my boss and I said, I don't have extra clothes. So what I'm doing is putting my stuff in the washing machine and I'm going in the shower and I'm out of service for about an hour. I said, I'm not working the rest of the day after being in that rat infested.
What'd your boss say?
He was good with it. He's like, I understand. So I'm going to start maybe bringing like
an extra change.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, you need to make a personal go bag.
I mean, even though he's sitting there like with all that trash on the floor and stuff, isn't that a reason to take him out of? Isn't that a reason to take him out of the house though?
I would think, it's that fine line of what, you know, if you're imposing a danger to yourself or others, but that's just not a healthy, oh my God. I
Well,
couldn't believe it.
is it an apartment in a building or is it a standalone apartment?
It's like a standalone apartment. There's 2 apartments, one upstairs, one downstairs.
But he's destroying the property.
Oh God, yeah. It reeked in there.
You imagine the smell in the other apartment too.
Oh, yeah. And I
Well,
just
that-
walked out of there, felt like there was little creepy crawly things on me. I'm like, I need a shower. I need to get rid of these clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Don't blame you there, but yeah, it's sad reality, right?
yeah.
But did your partner have the same feeling?
Oh yeah. Yep. You know, if I could have got away with it, you know, we could have conserved water, and she's actually pretty cute.
Yeah. The
Well,
fire
it
department,
sounds to me like he needs to be committed for psychological evaluation.
well, we lost him.
Um,
Yeah, bring in the fire department, bring him out and hold him down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said at one point I forget what I left laying on the chair. And all of a sudden we're out there and the cops are out there and he comes running to the door and I'm like, hey, I thought you couldn't walk. So
Yeah. You guys
stop
do-
and get
Get in
Threw
the
us out.
house.
You guys
He was
carry
mad at me.
hazmat suits?
What's that?
You carry hazmat suits in the ambulance?
Oh yeah. Yeah, damn, I should have went and got that on. So I just how you can lay there. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it was 2 feet high.
No way. Wow.
JD,
God,
JD
I'm
says that he's seen where they've had similar situations and they've deemed the house unlivable
We'll get
and,
to that.
and they evict everybody on the spot.
Well, that's what the apartment complexes, you know, they'll tend to do stuff like that because then you're affecting the other apartments around you. You can
Oh
cause
yeah,
bug
can you imagine
problems and all
the
kinds of stuff.
property value, how much has gone down with this clown?
Yeah.
What I'm saying too is like you can cause bug issues and everything else in other people's
Oh, yeah.
apartments. That's
Like-
gross.
Your partner called who? Family Services or something?
Yeah, well, they're the ones that called us, and I don't know what powers or rights that they have. Every state is different, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to learn those laws. This is my first time working in Wyoming,
Yeah.
you know, as an EMS provider. So I'm learning, but my partner says, "Yeah, we can't take him.
Yeah.
If he was drunk, he wouldn't have a choice. He was going with us." But yeah, so I'm actually at one of the substations. I was in Newcastle, Wyoming. We only had 2 calls. It's just the world's going to shit, guys. I mean, this guy, and then the next call we get is 24-year-old. That was at midnight. We transferred her from one hospital to another. Her 5th pregnancy. She miscarried twice. So
Oh yeah, hoarders
Yeah,
is insane.
she was a meth user.
Yeah.
And I asked
Yeah.
her, I said, you know, people think we're dumb. So I looked at her and I said, "Ma'am, are you still doing meth during your pregnancy?" "Oh, you know that." I'm like, "I'm looking at your teeth. They're all
Yeah.
rotted out. That's a classical sign."
Yeah, it's not hard to tell. You don't even have to be
No.
a medical expert. I mean, everybody's been around a drug addict at one point in their life and it's easy to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
they think that they can hide it and it's not something you can hide. I mean, every drug addict
Nope.
thinks that they can hide it from people and it's not the case.
No.
And of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
being born, looking drug addict.
Yeah, JD, that show Hoarders is crazy. I actually watched a couple episodes. They got a bunch of episodes
Yeah.
of it on YouTube. You can watch
It
for
was-
free.
Yeah, it was almost like that show. There was
Yeah.
shit, garbage, but just on the couch.
You can watch
can't
full
even look at
episodes.
2.5 foot top high of shitty diapers.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can watch those full episodes on YouTube. But,
Wait.
well,
You know, I'm the one. I told him. I said, we're taking your dog. I said, if you're going to be like this and not care about yourself, then you're not going to be. This animal cruelty. When was the last time you fed that dog? You know. But
well, that's the thing. Has he even
Almost
been
called you,
taking the
Chuck.
dog? Has he even been taking the dog outside to go to the bathroom? Or has the dog been shitting
apparently,
and pissing in the
that's
house?
one thing I didn't see was any dog crap. Which the dog's probably not crapping because he's not eating.
Well, probably. Yeah, got enough to freaking
Nothing to pass through, yep.
Yeah.
probably just drinking water or something, you know?
Oh, I was going to call you, Justin, say, hey, you want another dog?
Oh, hell no.
Man.
Can you imagine being the people that have to go in there and clean that place up? Oh, geez. Especially if you're a landlord. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That would not be good.
nope. So tomorrow I am down at the other substation. And I'm off for 5 days.
Oh, good. So where are you going now?
I'm going home.
Oh, okay.
Yep. This is about
Both sides.
about
What's that?
45 minutes to an hour ride.
Yeah.
Still beats 4.5 hours to Dickinson.
Yeah, you know, I kind of laugh at that show Hoarders though, when they try to like salvage these houses and the walls are all rotted out and everything, and I'm like, what are you even trying for? Just fucking tear the house down.
Yeah.
Like, because some of these people, you know, they'll completely destroy a 3-4 bedroom house, and you know it costs 50-60 grand to fix it, and a lot of these people don't have the money to.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are they even? I mean, these houses are so bad. It's like it's not even worth trying to clean out. You might as well just bulldoze it and just shove it all in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Captain Joe said we had a big woman complaining of chest pains. We began to hook her up to the DFib to get a reading and discovered between her fat flab she was feeling roaches eating her sweaty, dying skin.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Oh yeah, Joe, my dad was a firefighter for like 30 years, so I heard some really bad stories. And he was the fire chief for the volunteer fire department as well at the same time as he was a full-time firefighter for the Marine base. He was a captain at the Marine base, but he was a fire chief too. So I got stuck going on a lot of calls with him when we would be out and about, and he'd get a call and we'd be in his fire chief car and we'd have to race to a call. So yeah, I've seen some stuff over the years. Just, you know, happened to having to be with him at the time. And I've seen some dead bodies and other things, so.
It's funny. We ask people some of the common questions. You know, where are you at? What month is it? You know, what year is it? Who's the president? When I asked him who the president was, he said, yeah, that old demented motherfucker. He said, I'm like, okay, you got that answer right.
You got that right, yep.
Like, yeah.
He'd have been like that beautiful old guy Biden in office. Ron's like, all right, he's delirious.
All right, so
You gotta take him to the
you're
hospital.
committed. Yep, you're committed, dude.
All right, get his ass in the ambulance. There's definitely something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your name? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, you're just like them. So what's new and exciting, guys? Anything different, or everybody healthy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really.
Just another day in paradise, you know.
Yeah. I tell you, there must be some serious. What? Hodges, why don't you like put your goddamn country out I'm tired of your smoke.
Oh yeah, it's okay. We got to share, right? But
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
That's still
is
going
so-
on down there?
Well, yeah, and
It-
they're not really firefighting it either, are they?
Oh, I don't
No.
know. They're just doing around the perimeter, letting the center burn.
Yeah, it's so hazy and smoky here.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but we're getting your heat wave now.
Good. How do you like it?
Fucking too hot out.
Yeah, it's finally cooling down. Yeah, it was mid upper 90s this past weekend. Oh, it was nasty out there hunting. Oh,
Kind of awful warm weather for hunting, isn't it?
yeah. My couple was so fun though. Oh my God, they were great.
Oh.
I said they were on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at right now.
Got another one coming at you, have you? So far?
Yep. They're
Gotta go.
saying, some are saying, like Ryan Hall, he was saying that most likely it's gonna come directly here, but then there's other forecasters I was watching, they think it's gonna hook this way. But Ryan was, there was a few forecasters along with Ryan saying there's no wind shears to push it away. It's just
Well, I
coming
thought they
straight
said
in.
there was one coming down, but okay.
Well, they keep kind of going back and forth, so I don't know.
Hmm.
And then they got this one that's just kind of out here. I don't know what the hell this
Yeah,
one's.
heading towards yeah.
The young couple, boy, they were good tippers. Holy shit. Woo. Yeah, they were only like mid.
Yeah. That's all you can do there. Pray for snow will be coming soon for up north up there, and then maybe they'll put the fires out.
Well, Paul, didn't you say that they really believe that was all arson set?
Most of them were arson.
Well, that
Like
sounds
500 out of 625 fires was all arson. But they're trying to blame
Really?
climate change on it,
Well, how do they really prove that it's arson though? I mean, or not
Mm.
arson? I mean, in an area that size that's on fire, how do you know somebody started it?
Well, they got satellite,
Yeah,
kinda
the
makes-
military and stuff, they know what the hell's going on. They don't tell you.
know what the weather patterns are and everything else.
Well, that's the thing too, is like, there's been cases where trees have gotten hit by lightning and sat and smoldered for weeks inside the tree. And
Yeah.
then started a fire and they didn't even know about it.
And the funny thing is, did you years ago, it wasn't that many years ago, but they used to have those fire towers, all around different mountains. People used to go up there and they spot a fire and they get somebody come in right away and put it out. They don't have that anymore.
Oh,
know?
yeah, the fire spotter towers that they had.
Yeah.
They have them around. They actually have some around here.
Yeah.
I don't ever see anybody in them, but there's definitely some around.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's what they use them for, but they're those type of towers.
Yeah.
Really super tall, like probably a couple 100 feet. And then there's like a little glass like room up there.
Yeah. And they're
Stairwell going all the way up to the top.
and they go up there, they're on top of a mountain, but you go up there for about, I don't know, 8-9 months of the year. When the fire season is on, of course you don't need them in the spring when they got to spring thaw from all the snow, but then when the snow starts, they don't need them up there anymore. So
They still have them here in US national parks though, cause there's actually, a couple years ago, there was that one where that lady was filming. She was up in one of the fire watch towers and she was filming a drone flying by and she was screaming at it.
Yeah.
The guy was filming her on the drone and she was like screaming and waving at it. Cause I guess
Yeah.
it wasn't supposed to be flying in there.
well, I don't know.
Let me see if I can find that. I remember watching that video. I actually watched the thing though. They were explaining how they do the fire watch thing. A lady
Yeah.
was doing a walkthrough on the tower.
Oh yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff on that shit.
Let's see here.
And see, now they rely on satellite imagery to spot fires, but the thing is, they don't really spot them until they got quite involved. See, before the fire towers, they used to see some smoke and send a crew in right away. You know?
Yeah, they used to be all those big fire towers with that were manned, you know? They had forestry people up there, right?
Hold on.
Well, they can hire a person like you or me. You go up there, but you're up there. Well, you might be up there for a week or 2 weeks, and then they put somebody else in there. Then you're off for a few days or a week, and then you go back up again. You know.
That I'm really enjoying, guys, was I honestly think it was close to 2 weeks ago that I put gas in this car, and I just filled it up today, $46.
Oh Jesus!
Last me another 2 weeks.
See, here's a thing where a guy hiked to one of the guys that does it. And he had to hike all the way to where the guy's tower was at. But the guy's got like a full, he's got books and all kinds of stuff up there for entertainment and everything. But this dude sits up there and watches for fires. He's in one of those towers. He's a U.S. Forestry.
We got a neat one in South Dakota. If you look it up, just it's called Black Crow Peak. There's a fire tower up there. It's a hell of a hike. It's took my buddy and I a couple years ago. We went up there. It was like 8 or 10 hours round trip. It's a really pretty area. It's the highest point in South Dakota.
Yeah, those are in like really, really remote areas.
Yeah.
The one that I was watching with the lady, they would actually fly her out there in a helicopter and drop her like in a field next to where the tower was at. Because it was just that far out in the middle of nowhere. There was like no roads to get out there or anything. She was in one of the national parks.
Neat way to go to work. Get a helicopter ride to work.
Yeah, because well, she'd spend a week or two out there, I think, at a time.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I just read an article here. See an article. It says someone was using a drone to randomly drop dye into people's swimming pools.
Why
Were they dropping?
Why would they be dropping dye into a swimming pool?
Dye in the color of people's swimming pools.
That's a prank. I mean, it's not even a protest. It's not a
No,
No,
but
that's
it
just
makes
somebody pranking people.
worse, like.
idiots. The older I get, the more I think the population has gone to hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You imagine me last night, Paul, or yesterday. You guys
Yeah.
have seen the inside of my house and how OCD I am. I
Yeah.
went to that place yesterday. I'm like, oh, dude, driving me nuts.
I don't know how you guys managed to go in there.
Yeah. Hey, you just get in there and do it. You know, the sad part is you can't say what's on your mind. I really wanted to say some things to that guy yesterday, but I can't. I'd get tired.
Just bring me along with you, Ron. I'll say what you want to say. Like, bro, you smell like
All right.
ass. Get in the shower.
Yeah.
Well,
You
wouldn't
never
that,
trust-
wouldn't it be fun, Ron, if you had a robot assistant was following you guys around? And,
Yeah.
and it- you didn't take the anything off of it. It just says, what the hell's going on here? What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry you had a short. I don't know what's the matter with this thing. I didn't teach you to talk like this.
Speak your mind, speak your mind.
You guys aren't wearing any cameras, are you?
What's that?
You're not wearing any cameras?
No, we don't. No, cops do.
You know, that's what's so funny is they talk about all this liability and everything. But yet that would actually,
Yeah,
Help with some of that.
protect you. Yeah.
yeah, man, you'd think that they would use body cams. It's just like my company, when I was working for the company I was working for before the gas company, they were always talking about, oh, if somebody slams on their brakes and you rear-end them, it's gonna be your fault. I'm like, well, why don't you put damn dash cams in these things? Just for that reason, that would protect the company from bullshit people, brake
Yeah.
checking you and stuff. Because if you can catch it on camera, somebody purposely causing you to rear end them, then obviously it's gonna be their fault, not yours. And that's why so many people these days are putting dash cams in their cars. Because of that reason right there. Otherwise, there's certain accidents where it's just your fault regardless. If you don't have some kind of video evidence.
One thing I did slip yesterday was the cop. She was cute, really cute little blonde. And she come out and she said, well, I don't know what you guys did. He's not mean to me. I'm like, because you're adorable and I'm not.
You said that?
Yeah.
I did.
What did she say?
She just started to laugh and turned a little bit red. Yeah, you're adorable. I'm not.
Wow.
She's
Yeah,
a
I
nice gal.
understand it's a privacy thing, Wayne, but you could still have them and only be able to view the video if it's subpoenaed by the courts.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're not allowed to look at it type setup.
Yeah.
Well, see, there's that aspect of expected privacy, especially inside a place, compared to, if you're out on the sidewalk, a different story, right?
Yeah, but then why are cops allowed to wear body cams? The same thing. They're a first responder. They would respond to medical issues, but sometimes they get there before the medics do.
Yeah.
And they're still allowed to.
No, I've
record it.
asked cops to turn on their body camera when I didn't realize this. Our medical director, my first week of orientation when we were in all those classes, she told us one of the highest litigations out there are patients who refuse services. Somebody, their family or them call 911 and we get there. They're like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital.
Hey,
Now-
good point.
Yeah. Who does that?
Yeah, who does
Well,
that?
that would make sense for you guys to have a camera just for that. And you ask the
Yep.
person directly and you point the camera at them. Are you refusing
Yep.
medical service? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I am. And have them answer a couple questions, whatever, verifying who
I
they
got it.
are. And then you walk out.
I've got to read them this form that we have and tell them all the dangers. And I said, including death. I tell them I have to do it. Then they've got to sign it. And it's got to be witnessed by someone. So I usually have one of the cops sign it. But I have them turn on their body camera. So in the event they come back.
All right. They'll
it's all on-
subpoena that
all on
video.
tape. Yep. I hope they do.
Well, that's what I said. And I understand the whole medical privacy thing too with wearing body cams as medics, but that's when you make the video, unless it needs to be taken to court for an issue, then you just
Right.
make the video not being able to be viewed. You have
Yeah.
it like a state database or something. And the only time it can be looked at is if it's subpoenaed for a court hearing
Right.
and the judge wants to look at it. And at that point, it doesn't really matter. Because they're still trying to see you guys even after they sign the forms, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That just
Yep.
adds to the evidence.
hmm And I also
Yeah.
say the verbiage of that I cannot take you against your will because it is against the law and it is kidnapping. Do you understand that? Yes.
So Murray,
You
how many of
understand if
those
I
forms?
leave? Yeah.
So how many
tell
of
me.
those? I was
ahead.
wondering how many of those forms Murray's had to sign over the years.
Yeah.
You guys are terrible.
No, I don't want to go. You can't make me.
What you get in that situation, be as friendly and honest as you can with whoever's there, and they'll appreciate you if you refuse to go.
Talking from experience there, Murray.
Yep.
He's like, I know that form real well. Yeah, it's
Yeah. I can read it back verbatim.
Yeah, it's not too often your friends call the authorities on you,
yeah. He knows that form number by heart too. He's like, yeah, form number 2113.
Yep.
That damn Ron called the ambulance on me from Billings, Montana.
Yep.
Remember that day I called?
Yep.
I called the ambulance service direct from Port Huron or from Billings to Port Huron.
I remember.
So do I. Smuck.
I was wondering this the other day. Say I was on a live stream with like Matt or say Tim or somebody and they had a medical emergency. How would you contact the authorities in Australia? Would you call 911 here and have them contact them?
Funny you mention that. Do you remember what the hell was his name? Oh, he was a strange duck. He used to be on. Remember Claude?
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
What the hell was his name? He was in UK, I think in the UK. And thank God, there was somebody from the UK also on the live stream. Yeah, he was just like going batshit crazy and talking in circles and everything. But yeah, we made multiple messenger calls and everything. We finally got a hold of somebody that could get a hold of the local authorities and EMS, and it took us a while, but we got him somebody to his house.
Well, the key is with the internet, Ron, you have to have an idea of a location where the hell they're at.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, like I have Tim and Matt's address. So if something was to happen to them, is there a way would I call 911 in the US and they would get a hold of the Australian 911, which is their 000?
I think it's
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how that works. Because there's been cases where people have been on live streams with other people in other countries and something happened and but I don't know how they got a hold of the authorities there, but they were able to report it. So I'm just curious, like if you had the address, like say to Matt's house and you had to call.
Well, I would imagine if you called information and got a live operator and says, hey, I want to report an incident and I know that they're in Germany, let's say, okay. They would say, well, let me put you through to Germany or whatever,
I don't even know if they have those anymore, Paul.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, people, I got to go. 10 o'clock. I got to go to Rodney, and then I got to come back. I got to go to.
Paul's on the go again.
Yeah, I got some time to do. So, and the first one's 45 minutes away. So, I mean, an hour and a half there and back, and then I got to put the 2 signs up. So I should be back shortly around noon. Then I got to go to Sparta and put up another one. So.
Wow.
So, guys, I got to go. So.
We'll see you later.
Yep. Catch you guys. Have a good one.
Okay,
Yep.
Paul.
Yep.
Look what Mark just said.
We'll see you tonight, right?
This guy entered a contest. Assuming in the UK, because Mark sent this to me. But look at this damn strawberry.
Holy shit.
As I asked him, I said, is that real? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, it's one of those people,
That grows the
But-
big stuff.
yeah, something with a competition show or something.
Well, that's like you've seen the pumpkin that looks like a small minivan, you know?
Well, I could see a pumpkin getting that size, but a damn strawberry, look at that. Oh, I bet that, I wonder what that tastes like. If it's any good. That's
Well, for the right amount of money, you could find out. Get out some of your inheritance Stickley money.
That's freaking massive though. Definitely make a strawberry shortcake with that. No problem.
Then some.
Exactly.
You gotta wonder sometimes. Sometimes I notice the bigger strawberries, bigger fruits like that, they're not as like tasty or sweet or whatever.
I love buying flats of strawberries though when I can. Those are so good. Or fresh cherries. Those are really good too. JD. He said Justin grows dingleberries that size.
Ah,
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't even know where to cut that thing. My counter wouldn't be big enough to cut that damn thing up. Like slaughtering a pig right there.
get outside and take a chainsaw to it.
Okay, so Trevor says if you need to call emergency services here in Australia, the US
That-
911 operators can connect you to our 000.
That was that guy's name, Trevor. Trevor something.
No, this is Trevor Fuss in the chat. He's from Australia.
No, this was that guy. I forget what his YouTube channel was. He was
What,
a
did he
different
have
duck.
You have a medical emergency on a live stream or something?
Yeah, he was going completely cuckoo. I mean, like, I think he ended up like having like a stroke or something.
Too many bowls of Cocoa Puffs or what?
Something.
What's up, Lena? What's up, Marshall? Yeah, that's crazy though. Well, at least that's good to know though, because I've always been curious about that.
Yeah.
Whether they could do that. I assume they could, but just because you never know when you're on a live stream with a bunch of people around the world, if that ever comes up, it's good information to know. You
Who
know?
was that? Matter of fact, also on Claude's show was Lloyd, Grumpy Vlogger.
Yeah.
He had that choking spell and he passed out right at his desk, and we're all sitting there watching him. He just fell over.
I didn't see that, but I heard he was talking about it one night on one of his live streams. I was on there with him. And
Yeah.
he was talking about how he passed out from it.
Yep. He had like laryngospasms.
Yeah, he went to go drink some water or something, he said.
Yeah, something, and
Yeah.
somebody made him laugh or some darn thing. But yeah.
Well, that's good to know, Trevor. We have had few 000 calls which have come from 911 here. Okay. Like I said, that's just good information for everybody to know that's on the live streams all the time. You know? Especially if you have the person's address. Cause I do
Yeah.
have a lot of people's addresses that, are on the live streams. Which would suck if you didn't know the person's address, you know? Then that's when it would get frantic, cause you wouldn't know where to send the people. Oh my god, people would be calling emergency services for Mike on every live stream. You talking about Norton, Mike, Nitrate? Uh-oh. Ron spotted something.
Yeah.
Poachers? Go run them over.
No, I'm just looking to see if there's antelope there, but I don't see any. There's the blind.
Somebody's out there hunting.
Yeah, this is one of our properties.
How much you pay for those binoculars? I know a good set are kind of pricey, huh?
These are about 30, 40 bucks. These are my
Okay.
just ride around in the car set. The ones I use for guiding, they're 3,500.
I seen that one when you were in the truck guiding about a week or two ago. I saw that big scope you had sitting in the window.
That was $1,000. Yep. Yeah, when you guide, you gotta have good equipment. Yeah, those binoculars are the range finding binoculars, so I can instead of having a rangefinder and a set of binoculars, they're built into one. Yeah, I bought these for Alaska, and they're just cheap. Simmons is the name brand of them. They're cheapo, and you can tell when you look through them.
You better notice the difference between a $3,500 pair and a $30 pair. You better see a significant difference in that price.
Well, I kind of got those $3,500 pair by accident. That was I had the same brand, had trouble with them, and sent them into the company. They're made by Leica, which is really good glass, and
Maybe.
I sent them in call you to talk about the case. They never called me, so I called them, and the lady told me that particular model she told me that this particular model, it's taken up to a year to get repaired. I'm like, that's unacceptable. I said, I'm a hunting guide and I need them. And I said, I gotta have something. So I said, what are my options for an upgrade or trade in or whatever? And she was nice, but she would not answer my questions. After about the 5th phone call, after about 6 weeks, I called one day kind of pissy and asked for a manager. And I got one, and I told her the whole story. She goes, "Sir, are you being serious?" I'm like, "Lady, I'm not making this stuff up." But I said, I work with 10 other guys that have the same set of binoculars.
Yeah.
And she said, "Let me put you on hold." She goes, "I'll review your case. I'll review the phone calls that have been made over the last 6 weeks." She had me hold for about 5-10 minutes. And she came back on, and she said, $10 for that pair of binoculars. About 5 years prior, she told me, she said, "Tomorrow morning on your front doorstep, you will have a new set of binoculars, and it's not what you sent us." She sent me their top model, $3,500 binoculars, a $200 gift certificate, and they sent it overnight.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
you're
goes, "I
lucky.
just went on the website," and she said, "I see that they were delivered and signed for it." She goes, "I want to know if your faith has been restored in Leica optics." I'm like, kind of. I'm speechless at the moment. Yeah, they're nice. They're real nice.
Ron's
They
like, no, I
range,
wanted the $4,000 pair.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, they range out to like 2,200 yards. They're
Wow.
nice.
So it will tell you how far out you're looking?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Quick.
cool.
quick push of the button. Yeah. That's the first thing my hunters asked me. "How far, Ron? How far?"
Yeah, I couldn't spend
Hold
that
up.
much on binoculars unless I had a really good use case for them. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd have to be doing like shit you're doing, because that's a lot of money to spend on a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, they literally doubled the value of what I had.
Well, they're not
smoky.
gonna lose a shit ton of money, cause what they probably did was took the pair you had, fixed them and resold them, so they probably recouped a little bit of money back.
Yeah, refurbished them.
Yeah,
Well, and they could write off a certain amount of it as promotional for customer, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of little things they can do.
well, the
Yeah.
thing,
But
there's only
but
so
it
many,
takes somebody up the ladder to do it, you know?
like I said, and
Yep.
two, there's only so many people out there buying that expensive of binoculars, so they gotta take care of their customer base.
Well, and then when she heard that the whole, I'm a hunting guide, I work for a very established outfitter, she probably checked me out. And when I told her, I said, we got 10 other guides that have Leica binoculars. Yeah.
Mark says, yeah, Leica makes some of the world's, I can't read that, world's best camera.
Best
lenses.
camera lenses.
Stupid
yeah.
heart emoji was in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Leica glass is very, very good. God, everybody's in a hurry today.
Places to go and people to see.
People passing me left and right.
That was the camera that he had in the movie Euro Trip. It was a Leica. How are their cameras? Have you ever used their
Oh, they're-
cameras, Ron?
I've never used their cameras, but I've heard nothing but very, very good on them. Yeah. They were well known for like the smaller, like compact cameras, but the picture quality was supposedly phenomenal.
Hmm. So you got any more shifts coming up with the flying, or are you kind of done with that?
Yeah,
for
I'm
a
gonna
while?
take a look at that and see what's happening, see what's available. They got my position filled up there. They ended up in fire. I guess they gave him a serious come to Jesus. I guess over the last couple of weeks he's kind of behaved himself, but we'll see what happens. My old partner Dan will keep me informed. He'll let me know. Yeah, they filled the position, so there's only I think every other Sunday is available, or every Sunday.
Well, at least I got a filled though. That's good.
Yeah. There's a lot of 12-hour shifts on the helicopter that are open, but I am not going to drive all the way up there for 12 hours. It's got to be 24 at least.
Oh, right, because then you'd have a 4-hour trip home and a 4-hour trip there. You're
Yep.
talking 8 hours on top of that. That's too much.
Yeah.
Because then you'd end up having to stay the night anyway. So
Yeah. Especially if you get a late call. Yeah.
yeah, that would be so unsafe to be trying to drive back after a 12-hour shift.
No thanks. Yeah, especially this time of year, the little fuzzy critters are starting to rut.
Yeah, that's all you need to do is days off on a desolate road somewhere and fucking hit a deer.
Yep. And I don't want to mess up this job. It's going pretty well. Got a little sleep last night, so I actually don't feel too bad today. That was funny picking on Murray there. Yeah, you know that refusal form real well, don't you, Paul? Yeah. Shoot. Well, guys, I'm going to stop at the grocery store, get myself some stuff for dinner and stuff for tomorrow.
All right.
And I don't know, maybe join you guys later today. A whole lot planned today.
All right, we'll see you later on.
All right, guys. Tell Paul I said goodbye.
Oh, you leave? Yeah, he did, didn't he? He
Yeah.
walked off again, didn't he?
Yeah. I've never seen anybody in their own live stream walk off as much as him.
Well,
Cracks me up.
I just went to change my pants and the damn belt broke, for Christ's sake.
Oh,
Look, I mean, look at how much I gotta take up now. I don't know.
Oh my
what the-
God. He's naked on the live stream now.
Look at this son of a bitch.
oh,
my
Jesus, Paul.
God.
Come on, you're scarring people. Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe I'll stay on for a couple minutes for the comedy.
All right.
Good thing, is Lenny in the chat by chance?
No, but
stream.
I'm just probably watching him on the cameras like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah, walking around the house after, oh God, some of the sights she's probably seen. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, she give me hell.
No, I bet she will. All right, guys, I better roll. We'll catch you all later.
All right, we'll see you later.
See
All right,
you
Murray,
guys.
I'm out too. I gotta take off. You there, Murray?
Hang on a minute.
Oh my God.
So much for the best laid plans, right?
I guess. Ooh, cool.
What I was doing was trying to get ahead of the game a little bit. I was gonna just quick change my clothes into my lawn mowing clothes. Cause I pulled up the weather radar. And I've got about an hour and a half before the storms get here. And I wanna mow the lawn. So
All right, cool.
is what it is. Okay, Justin, we'll see ya.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for being here and sorry about the flash. Bye.